Move to Ukraine then, and the UK is doing some interesting things. UK and Norway have announced they are going to co-lead a coalition which aims to develop a blueprint for Ukraine's future maritime forces. So we're going to now develop Ukraine's Navy for it. We're starting off by giving it a couple of minesweeping ships, and this is being done under the auspices. We're basically funding it, as in the taxpayer, but you can see what they're doing here. What are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts? Well, I'm smiling as I reply because, of course, this is all nonsense and smoke and mirrors, because the reality on the battlefield is now clearly that Ukraine has lost and the Russians have taken back virtually every acre of territory that the Ukrainians took in their so-called offensive. And now the Ukrainians are in a defensive position, but they're going to be driven back by the Russians. So Ukraine is not going to have easy access to its coast in the future. This, I think, is more rhetoric of pumping up the idea that Ukraine still exists as a nation state, and therefore it's going to need naval forces. But of course they're putting in mine hunters, because what have we got in the Black Sea? It's awash with Ukrainian mines. Many of those mines now adrift, causing a hazard for Ukrainian and other shipping. So I think this is just a game, Mike. This is not about creating a bona fide force. It's a political game.
I'm going to say, I take your point about Ukraine, but I disagree with you on this, because this is about the creation, in my opinion, of European defence, European Defence Union. This is all continuation of a process that we've been following for quite a number of years now, and Ukraine is being used as an excuse, as a cover for that once again. But I take your point on the situation in Ukraine and the validity of that justification, because the validity isn't there. But look, this is how they're doing it. They're doing it by providing these ships through UK export finance, which of course is a shell game. It means the taxpayer is paying for this, and Ukraine won't be paying for it at all. And just to end on this, we were talking about the war insurance. In order to give UK businesses and companies the confidence to go and do business in Ukraine, well, now Marsh's Baker insurance company has been brought into a $50 million program to provide some of this insurance, this new Ukraine facility.
So this is carve up what's left of Ukraine.
Indeed. Okay, change the subject then.